So this is Ting Ting. You know, and I've watched Ting Ting's videos, and they're pretty good. They're actually really good. It's just this one. And I don't understand why this is a phenomenon in this particular subsection of ASMR. But apparently it is. And yeah, we're gonna check this video out.
Hi, welcome to our game store. What are you looking for today? Oh, a Switch? Yes, we do have that in stock. Would you like to see it?
First off, she didn't have the light on the controller. What is going on, you fake gamer? I'm just kidding. It's just a meme. That's a little meme. I don't really care. I mean, if this were like TikTok, I would probably care, but this is YouTube. No, I don't care.
No problem. Just wait a second. Here it is.
This is actually a brand new Switch that she just bought. So, somebody in the comment section. Hold on, let me see if I can get it here. Somebody in the comment section was like, a cleverly disguised. Let me see. Here it is. What a cleverly disguised unboxing video. Because that's what it is. It's literally an unboxing video. Like when we watch the video, we're gonna see everything still in plastic.
Two different colors that you can choose from.
And like, on record here, I don't really have a problem with that, with her doing that. I mean, if she wanted to do an unboxing video, she probably could have just done an unboxing video. But I don't really mind her going the whole game store route too.
So first, let me show you the controller. So they also called it Joy-Con. Let me take it out. So as you can see, this controller is very small, and also it's very light. And it has a very beautiful matte texture. Yeah, so it's very comfortable when you hold it. But my favorite part of this Joy-Con is it makes very nice clicking sounds. Is that right? Oh, and here is
okay. So I'm not picky with the things I expect these people to know. Because I expect these ASMRs to know, right? Like, I don't expect her to know that there's like an IR, freaking, reader, or camera, whatever it is. Or I don't expect her to know that there's like HD Rumble and the Joy-Cons and all of that crap, I don't expect her to know this. And I don't think she really has to mention it, mostly because nobody really cares about those things in the Switch anyway. But like, it's not really like, I'm not expecting them to like have like a research paper on these games and on these consoles. I don't expect
another one. Make it more satisfying to play with it.
That is not more satisfying.
If you want, you can try it. It's okay. Here you go.
It's just for me because my hands are huge. I can't. I can't. It's like, ugh, jeez. The reason why I have trouble playing my Game Boy SP now.
This is the
hands are too big.
And then, okay, and then here is the console.
That joint is still in the packaging. Yep. This is definitely an unboxing, yeah.
As you can see, this console comes with a very big screen. Yeah. But this one is pretty lightweight because this console made of plastic. If the screen also made of plastic.
Okay, she's about to bring up a really good.
Really like that because they think it just makes this console looks a little bit cheap.
Okay, let me back up on that.
Some people not really like that because they think it just makes this console looks a little bit cheap. But I gonna say it's not bad because you don't need to worry about if it's dropped. Yes.
Okay, she brings up a really good point. See, this video isn't like, I'm not saying this video is bad. It's fine for the most part. It's just like it has like one or two little things that kind of piss me off. But her mentioning like the plastic thing, like that was a legitimate thing that people were actually worried about and still talk about in reference to the Switch. I mean, they talk about like how, it should have been glass, the screen should have been glass and all that crap. You know, so her bringing that up, like, obviously she knows, she's done some type of research. And I would qualify her even saying that as extensive to some degree because the average gamer isn't going to know about, like, you know, the Switch having a plastic screen or a glass screen or not, you know?
Okay. Just to make sure you hear the click sounds.
Make sure you hear the click sounds. Those things are broken.
The blue one on the left side and the red one on the right side. I want to make sure because I have a friend who just mix them together, so the console just totally broken. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So right now you can play it. I can say Switch is the best console lately. Yeah, because you can play with it outside. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the reason why I just got one for myself. Yeah. Because lately I have to fly a lot. You know, it's really boring in the plane. Yeah.
Okay,
but,
so
if you
so she's basically saying that she got the Switch right because she could play it outside. Okay, this is the first thing that pissed me off because that doesn't make sense. Nintendo has the 3DS, the new 3DS. They have plenty of DSs to choose from. They've come out with a crap ton of Game Boys. You could all play those outside. And some of those systems, in particular the 3DS and the new 3DS, have console, almost darn near console level exclusives on their system. They're pretty close. Like they're pretty close. So like that's not really a reason to get a Switch just because you can play it outside. But really what I really want her to say is just like, oh, well, you can play console level games on the go. That's all I want her to say. Games that you would normally play on like the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, you can play those on the go. That's all I want her to say. Because the 3DS, you know, it's pretty powerful, and the new 3DS is pretty powerful too. But there's only like 2 console level exclusives on there, and everything else is, you know, typical of DS and 3DS games. So her mentioning, I just wanted her to have a little bit of a different reason on why. Because just saying, oh well, you know, I can just play it outside. You know, that's like I can play Pong outside if I want to. You know, just get one of those little mini machines from Radio Shack. Well, when Radio Shack used to be around.
have this. And also because it's all made of plastic, so you will feel not feel any discomfort if you hold it for a long time.
See, that's a good freaking point. That's a good point you just made. Like the system feels comfortable in your hand for a long period of time. That's a really good freaking point. And as she's an employee or pretending to be an employee of a game store like GameStop, that's a pretty good freaking point to mention. Because I know for a daggone fact, you know, some of these systems feel like crap.
Okay.
Hold it in your hand for a long period of time.
So this is for the style to play with it if you always go outside. And the second way how to play with it is you can connect it with your TV or your computer. Let me show you.
All right. I'm not even going to criticize her on that. I already hear the comment section. Oh, she said freaking computer. She don't know what she talking. Okay, no, shut up. I already know what she meant by that. I'm not even going to criticize her on that. Everyone already knows what she meant by computer. She's trying to say monitor, basically. That's what she's trying to say. I'm not gonna dock her 50 million points because oh man, she didn't know the difference between the TV and the computer. No, I'm not gonna do that.
So connect with your TV and the computer. You need this. Okay. So for this style, you need to take out your controller. Okay, so one. Okay, another one.
All right. Okay, wait. I already heard somebody. I can predict what you're gonna say. Okay, I can predict what the comment section is gonna say. You don't have to take out the Joy-Cons before you dock it in. Shut up, dude. Okay, look, you still gotta take the Joy-Cons off when you dock the system anyway. Oh my gosh, man! I swear, if somebody actually makes that freaking comment, I will literally fight you. We can debate live on Twitch TV about your ignorance. Oh man.
And then just gently and okay. So because they are made of plastic, so when you always put in, put out, the screen is really easy get scratching. So I would suggest you get a protector for the screen. Yeah, that would be good.
Okay. Yeah, see, this is another freaking good point. See, this is somebody you know who plays video games in some capacity. Because she just mentioned the issue about the Switch. Sometimes when you dock the Switch, the screen will get scratched. I don't know if they fixed this or not. This came out like January 6th, 2019. But I still hear it being a problem and stuff. So this is actually a pretty good freaking point. This is something that like an employee at GameStop or another game store would actually say. So yeah, this is a pretty good point right here. I just realized that if she was actually selling this to you, why the heck did she take out all the parts for the system? Why did she take out all the parts, the whole console and the Joy-Cons and everything in the dock? Why'd she take that all out of the box? You gonna have to put it all back in the box and then take it home and then take it all out again. That's what I just freaking realized. Oh man.
So maybe we can compare with here's my PS4 controller. And I can say both the weight are similar, yeah. But you can see this one a little bit how to say that? A little bit fat. cute. And this one a little bit thin and slim. I tried both of them, and I think the PS4 controller is more comfortable.
This is a very good point. This is a pretty good freaking video. All right. The videos I'm going to show you, the next video I'm going to show you, it's just going to go downhill from here. I'm telling you now, it's going to go downhill from here because I have set it up to go downhill from here. So this is a pretty good freaking point. But we're not even going to get this with like the next couple of videos. Like, because she mentioned that's a pretty good important thing. The weight of the controller and, you know, how it feels. You know, she was talking about the other orientation of the Joy-Cons. So she's technically a repeat, but her comparing the Joy-Cons to the PlayStation 4 controller, that's pretty good. That's pretty freaking good. It's so long, but I mean, that doesn't matter.
It's a little big, so it's more easy to. So I think this one is good for some people whose hand a little bit small. Yeah. But if you want to change it to a normally controller,
that whole configuration.
Yeah, you can buy it in our store.
Okay, since you just mentioned the Pro controller, so again, this is freaking good.
So here's a third way how to play with it, and then you can. I think the best way to play it is you play games with your friends. So you can use this one, and another one is for your friend.
Okay, this is a side tangent, but like, dude, if somebody hands you the one Joy-Con controller and tells you to use that crap for Smash Brothers, they freaking hate you. Cause I tried playing Smash Brothers like that, dude. It freaking sucks, dude. It sucks so bad. Oh my gosh, it sucks so bad. But that's just a side tangent. Maybe maybe Nintendo should have done something else. They shouldn't have added support for that configuration of the Joy-Con because that was really, really bad. That was a bad experience.
So play it like a Wii.
Let's compare it to the Wii. See, that's another good point.
And also for this style, because they just make this the controller more safe. Yeah, I remember when the Wii just come out. It's very popular in China, like 10 years ago. Yeah, and one of my friends who have that. So I'm very excited to try it. I remember we played a game kind of like a bowling, yeah. But because we don't have this strap, so when I play that game, and my controller just fly away.
Holy crap! Yes, freaking!
But luckily, it's not broken.
It's not broken. You probably broke the TV though. Holy crap! Ting Ting over here is freaking She-Hulk though. She's throwing controllers all over the freaking place, breaking freaking TVs.
So when I see this strap, I'm very happy about that.
I've never used that strap
because it will. You don't need to worry about.
I don't even know if I have that strap.
Fly out your hand. And also, you can use it like that, normally, or you can put to this way. Here have 2 buttons on it.
No. No. Okay. There's no way. There's no way I can do that. So you can probably do it, but I can't. I can't use a controller like that.
Of course, I can show you some of the most popular games lately, like Overcooked 2. Yeah, and Zelda. Yeah, that one is very popular. Or Just Dance. That is my favorite one. Because I not really like work out outside, so I just dance every night.
Hold the hay up now. She just pulled out freaking Smash Brothers. Wait a minute. What's going on?
Or you can try this game. So this one called the Super Smash Brothers. It's a very fun fight game. I tried a couple times, and it has more than 17 different fighters you can choose from, and it has 100 different maps. Yeah, you can play with. I remember when I was young, only have maybe 4 or 6 different maps you can choose from. Yes.
I kind of wish she would have noted on the fact that this particular Smash Brothers game, Smash Brothers Ultimate, has all of the licensed characters in it from all the previous Smash games. I feel like that's kind of an important point she should have added.
So right now you have 100. Okay. So has Mario and Pikachu. Yeah. And let me check. Oh, and Zelda. Yeah. Oh, Zelda. We don't have it anymore because it's very popular. Yeah. I heard it's a very good adventure game. Yeah. Have very beautiful view and a very good story. Yeah. But I haven't tried it yet.
Alright, those are pretty decent descriptions of Smash Brothers and Zelda. Kind of wish you would have gone a little bit more detail into Zelda, talking about its open world and stuff. But that's cool. One thing I do want to note that's extremely important. She did not have The Legend of Zelda. So she had to make an excuse for the roleplay. But she didn't have the game. So she didn't really talk about the game. But she talked about Smash Brothers because she had it. This is a very important, very important point because you'll see it. You'll see it later.
So about the Switch, you always play it outside or in your home? Okay, sometime outside. Okay, so if like that, I think you need I think you definitely need this.
I freaking need that crap because I don't have
it's a carry case for Switch.
I want to bring my freaking Switch outside. It's funny, you can tell that she's already opened it. that's not docking or anything.
Let me show you how it looks like. Okay, so here is the case. One first time see it, just let me. Okay, let me show you inside.
What do you mean? Let me show you inside. It's a carrying case. It's gonna have section for games, and then you put the daggone system in there.
So
look, you act like we about to
you can put
go on a magical journey.
Put some of your headphones or your charge. Okay, and here they give you 8 space to put your game cards. Yeah, but I think most of your game you will download it.
Scrub. If you download games digitally, you are a scrub.
And also, this one is pretty light. It's really easy to take it, go outside.
See, she's talking about the features of the carrying case. She's talking about what's inside the carrying case.
So, is that all you want today? The console, games, and the case? Okay, so you can check in that way. So thanks for coming. No, you are welcome. Hope you like your console. Okay. So I see you next time. Okay. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Alright. This was a good freaking video.
Thank you to my lovely patrons.
Okay, no, I don't.
Alright.
Alright, I don't want to see your patrons. I don't want to see your patrons. But this was a pretty freaking good video. There's like that one thing about, taking the Switch outside and stuff. That's the reason why she got the Switch, because she wanted to take it outside. And like a few small things with describing Smash Brothers and Zelda. But this video is like a 9, 8.9. I mean, it's a pretty freaking good video. She obviously knows what she's talking about in terms of this whole, the whole gaming thing, right? She knows what the freaking Switch is. She knows the problems that are inhabiting it. And she also knows about the games in some capacity. I cannot stress enough. Her video should be the freaking standard, all right? And obviously she researched a little bit on some certain stuff. I'm pretty sure she didn't think about getting a carrying case out the gate, right? I wouldn't. But see, this is a good freaking video. I cannot stress enough, though. It will literally get worse from here. This is like we are at Mount Olympus. We are at the top of the hill, and we are going to spiral. It's going to be a downward spiral to the end, to the bottom of the barrel. I'm telling you, to the bottom of the barrel. She protects, she attacked, but most importantly, she welcomed back. I'm surprised it didn't delete that comment. But yeah, this is a pretty good freaking video. So let's hop on to the next video. So this is we're at Punzel. I've seen a couple of her videos, not too many, but I am aware of her, and she makes alright content. She puts a lot of work into her cosplays. I have respect for that. But yeah, let's watch this video. Okay, I don't know what that part was somehow. She just said, "Watch out!" Like I don't. Can somebody tell me in the comments what that was about?
Yeah, I mean, I've nothing else to do. There's no customers today. It's been so boring. So yeah, I can go choose some new games that I can recommend to you, some older ones, and can share some of our favorite games with each other. Well, there's no one here, and my boss is not here either, so first I can show you some games that I personally would recommend. These are just games I recently started playing myself. So this is actually an older one. I'll start with the new one. This is Horizon Zero Dawn. And I really, really love this game. It's open world. Of course on the PlayStation. I'm kind of more of a PC gamer. But sometimes when there's a really good game that you can only play on the PlayStation, I'm down. So Horizon Zero Dawn, great game.
Okay, you just saw how she described the game, and she's gonna continue to subscribe. She's gonna continue to describe the game.
The machines, like there's some kind of infiltration of machines that are turning violent. And
She's talking about the story here.
so it's like in the future, but humanity has transgressed back to like a tribal society, like a tribal community. And there's these machines that look like dinosaurs, kind of, but robotic. And of course, you have to find out what made them violent, how they came to be so violent, and you discover all the secrets. And there's a really good story to it, like this storyline with beautiful cutscenes. And
she just described Horizon Zero Dawn. It was pretty accurate to the actual game because, as she stated, she's actually played this game. And she's talking about the features of the game, she's talking about the story, the graphics, and she's getting into detail about it. This is pretty freaking good.
So, if you're looking also for maybe an older game and you're into the horror genre, scary games, I can recommend to you Until Dawn. You kind of play as a character in your early 20s with your friends going to a cabin somewhere in the woods. Very, very isolated area. You even have to go there with one of those cable trains. Like
Wait a minute.
trains to use for
Wait a minute. Okay, it's good that she's describing the game, but I just noticed something. Kowalski? Enhance! Oh crap, that didn't work. But okay, you guys see this right? This 18 at the bottom, that's not an ESRB rating. Let's look up. Ah crap. Let's look up Peggy rating system. Let's see. Peggy is for European games. Now, I'm assuming that this female, this Rapunzel, is European. But look closer in the background. Look at what this says. Look at what this says. Yeah. It says Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. And guess where those systems were called? Guess what those systems were called in the United States? The Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo. But it wasn't like that in European countries. It was called the freaking Mega Drive and the Famicom. So what you're trying to... Stay with me here. This woman is freaking smuggling games from European freaking countries into her little store. I'm just joking. I do find it a little... Obviously, she just, picked out whatever background. She probably looked up a game store background. And then she just, picked out whatever freaking image, would work. Oh, gosh. Yeah, she picked out game store background, and she picked out whatever image would work for her. I don't think she was worried about, oh, man, people are going to know that this is not accurate to my, location where I live at.
But the thing is, that in this game, your choices actually matter. So what that means is that means that sometimes you can make a decision that will kill one of your friends, for example. You actually play with multiple characters. Each have their own path, their own story. But if you are too slow with certain things, or when there's something you missed, or for example, you make the wrong decision, then watch out, because you can die. So in the end, everyone can die. Or you can be left with...
Oh, that's what that part was in the beginning. Okay.
So I played this, and I think I saved 5 people. I think out of 8. I'm not sure, but I saved 5 people. I made a really dumb mistake and had one killed that I should have known. But I'm not gonna spoil anything because I really want you to play this. I love it, and especially if you like scary games, a great story to it. It draws you in a lot of choices for yourself to make. It's not like linear with one set ending. It's not.
Look how she's describing this game.
Scenes and endings and
Look at how she's describing the game. She's talking about if it's linear or not. This is how she's describing the game. She's going into detail about what the game is as a game. This is important to note.
various chapters that you can have. So I recommend it. I can just show you some other games we have. The measure's not here. And he is, let me tell you, when he sees me talking to a customer for a little bit too long, he's like, oh, you should be like, why can't you just sweep the floor or do the shelves? I'm like, I've just done the shelves 5 times.
What the heck?
I'm just like pressing on boxes because they're already aligned and stuff. So what else can I do? And the floor is, it's almost like we're living in a lab that's all dust free. I make this place
Like the clean rooms. Jeez.
games online, so I don't really have much of a job anymore.
Oh my gosh. That got a little bit too real there. See, that was a good touch right there. That was a good touch. We're talking about, the clean floors, and also mentioning online is basically killing her job.
Of course, we have these old controllers laying around. If you need a controller, people sometimes bring these in, and you can get these for a discount if you need an extra one.
Yeah, could you just? I don't know what it is about. What it is about these ASMR videos, but like when they get close like that, I need them to like back up. I need them to back up. Now she's backing up pretty frequently. Like she'll like come close to the camera. Well, obviously she's coming close to the microphone, but you get what I'm saying. She'll come close to the camera and then go back and stay back. And it was like, okay, that's just me. That's just me.
I'm kind of addicted to like pressing the buttons. I don't know, it's so relaxing. I don't know if you heard of ASMR.
What kind of freaking meta crap is this? All right, that's not freaking realistic. I'm not docking points, but that's not freaking realistic, dude. That is not. Oh my gosh. Oh man.
It's going like that. It's very, very, very fucked up. It's so old. The power.
Oh my gosh. Oh my freaking gosh, dude. Her store is phasing out of existence. Oh my gosh, that's actually pretty funny.
The power button. And this is memory expansion slot. So you can open it.
See, I'm glad she actually mentioned that that's a memory expansion slot because that's a key feature of the N64.
Pause your game, of course. And then for the connections, you have some stuff in the back. So this is so old.
Oh dang! I was gonna say, oh man, the N64 ain't that old. Then I realized it came out in like 1996. So yeah, that's been like 20 plus years, 23 years to be exact. So yeah, it is. It's getting up there.
See, it's pretty fun though to look at all these things and how far we've come. If you look at this now, it's like wow. Things always change, of course. Oh yeah. If you happen to need any Xbox controllers, we have those as well. Again, these are 50% off. If you're an Xboxy person.
Dang. Now this looks like. That's a horrible freeze frame, but that daggone controller looks like it came straight from like 2005 when the daggone Xbox 360 came out. Because that's what the controllers look like. And I'm pretty sure, from what I heard, the controllers held up. It was the consoles that didn't hold up. But that's irrelevant to this.
Love playing with these buttons. It's always kind of a different feel. Kind of, yeah, different than all controllers feel different in your hands. But this definitely has a very sturdy feel to it. Oops, I turned it on.
Ah, frick. So my power actually went out while I was recording this. So yeah, but let's continue this.
Well, it will go off by itself anyway. They kind of sound like they need some oil or something.
It is a controller from 2005. So I mean, yeah, it's gonna sound like this.
This is actually the most fun I've had in a while. I'm so glad you came. Oh yeah. Also, if you want them in the black, we also have them in black.
That's what mine looks like. Mine is in black.
We also have these from the Nintendo. These have a very
Did you guys freaking notice that crap? She was gonna say Nintendo 64, but then she just forgot what the system was called. I'm not knocking her for that. That's kind of funny.
I know the person wrote his name on here, but this one is 80% off because there's a name on it.
Oh, it's 80% off because there's a freaking name on it. Can't you just get like some Clorox wipes or like some rubbing alcohol and get that crap off? It's only gonna take like 5 seconds just to get it off. I guess that one is on loan. And this is a good point to talk about what many of these videos are going to entail. A lot of people who do these gaming store role play videos, or even like when they role play like doing a movie, being like Blockbuster or something like that, they don't actually. A lot of times they'll have games on loan. They'll get some games from one of their friends or their family members or something, and they'll use it in the video. And I don't really have a problem with that. But that there comes a problem in there. And we're gonna see this in a second. But yeah, that's why the name is on there, because that's not really hers. That's obviously one of her friends or one of her family members or something like that.
This feels. They all feel good in the hands, of course. They're not gonna make some crappy controller that no one wants to hold.
The Mad Cat.
But it's fun. Way less buttons, of course, because there was, And this is so fun. It's one of those first joysticks.
Oh, look at that. That's so funny. It looks like there's just like nothing there. It's just a hollow
It
shell.
feels so weird. It's like it's gonna quit. Keep standing upward, but actually it falls back down. Start.
I kind of wish you would have talked about the actual design of the controller. I know she briefly mentioned it, but like she could have been like, how is anybody supposed to, hold this? She could have mentioned that. But she did talk about the analog stick a little bit here.
So yeah, very long cord. Wow. Very long.
And the cord.
We have two of these. So let me show you some more. Okay. I have also some Nintendo games on a Nintendo 64 if you would like it. This is by far my favorite game. Well, one of my favorite games on Nintendo, Mario Kart. Yeah, you love it also. Who doesn't? Yeah, so this is really epic.
All right, here we go. This is what I mean about people getting games on loan. She obviously hasn't played Mario Kart 64 in a while. I'm not saying it's one of her I'm not saying like she's lying about it not being one of her like favorite games or whatever, like, or in this context of the role play or whatever, she's saying she's lying or whatever. But I am saying that she probably hasn't played Mario 64 since she was like a kid. So she can't even probably describe what Mario 64 even is like. And because of that, she didn't really talk about it, even though it was her quote-unquote favorite game on the Nintendo 64. She was not able to talk about this game because she doesn't actually have this game, and she obviously hasn't played it for at least 5 to 10 years. So she can't really talk about it. Now, she could have supplemented this by researching, but the point is she doesn't really have the game. She should only really be talking about games that she actually has and has played, like Horizon Zero Dawn and until I said Horizon Zero Dawn, I mashed them together. Horizon and Until Dawn, both of those games, and maybe some of the PC games that she's playing as well. But she really wasn't able to talk about it because she hasn't played the game in like years. And this is where somewhat the laziness comes in, all right? The laziness is coming in here.
And I used to play this so much with my brother and my nephew, and we would always race against each other. Which one would you play with? Like, what was your favorite character? Yeah. No, mine was not Princess, no. Mine was actually Toadstool, like the mushroom head.
The mushroom head. The toadstool? That's what Princess Toadstool is. I understand what she was trying to say, so I'm not really going to knock her. But, dang, man. But you see how she was talking about, like, racing, but she never mentioned, like, the items?
I just thought it was cute. So, I was actually pretty good at it.
She never mentioned the tracks? The unique tracks? She never mentioned the music? All she asked was, what character did you play as? When the characters in Mario 64, I mean, I'm not going to say they're, like, consequential. They're basically the same, because obviously they weren't. But that wasn't the main focus of the game.
Also, one Yoshi story. Again, made in Japan, like everything is made in Japan. Some people actually say some things in Japan, like they have cheap labor. But you know, their economy is also, they have less money, so things cost less for them as well.
Wait a minute. Is she?
And sometimes the only alternative they have is either doing that cheap labor in a factory
What
or
the heck?
being
Wait.
on the rice fields, which is even more shit. So the workers there even prefer working in factories.
I think. Wait. Okay, let me just
There's currently
listen to
no
what.
alternative. And not buying from there is also not good for them. Then they land in even more poverty. But some people don't really know much about the economy and like how economics work.
Was she talking about China? Is that the country she was talking about? I'm pretty sure she was talking about China, not Japan. Japan has been pretty good economically off compared to, certain Western countries. Like, they made, like, half of our freaking cars. Like, and they own, I mean, if you really want to look at it in terms of, like a country, Japan, like, owns, in terms of consoles, they own, like, more than 60% of the market share. Because Nintendo is a Japanese company, and Sony is a Japanese company, too. So, I think she was talking about China. I don't know why she said Japan, because Japan is pretty freaking well off, and they've been well off for a long time. Like, they've been really getting it over there.
So yeah, they stigmatize without coming up with another solution, for example. I mean, these people need a solution, of course. Mario Party. Also, really fun.
No, just literally just says Mario Party, and this just puts the game away. She didn't really talk about Yoshi's story either. Both of those games, no gameplay explanations, no story explanations, just nothing. You didn't even talk about the game. You just said, "Oh, this is Mario Party." Now, obviously, the market that she's looking at, the market that she's making this video for, is gonna know what freaking Mario Party is. But that still doesn't excuse her laziness in this video to not actually explain what these games are. If she's pretending to be a gaming store employee, she should have the freaking knowledge or enough knowledge to have the illusion of being a gaming store employee. And you cannot just freaking show Yoshi's story and just be like, oh, you want to buy this? Like, you can't do that.
Then there's Pokemon Stadium. Do you play Pokemon Go? This is, you fight against each other with the Pokemons in the stadium, in the arena. I actually don't know what my favorite Pokemon is. I have a lot of them. Actually, let me look. Where is my phone?
Now look at that crap. Look at that. This is that was it. That was the whole section on Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Stadium is actually, like, from what I hear, is actually a pretty innovative freaking game. But she just freaking browsed over it. Now you're gonna see this. You guys are gonna see this in these later videos I'm gonna show you guys, where they don't really explain what the games are and they just browse over it. She literally just showed us the cover for the game, didn't even explain what it was. No release date. No, this game has this game has these features, none of that. She just showed the game, and she's getting her freaking phone so she can show Pokemon Go
Much Pokemon Go anymore, but
instead of Pokemon Stadium and explaining what that game actually is.
couldn't put up the sound. It always says bigger.
Before I continue, I don't expect these people to know, these ASMR artists to know, everything. I don't expect them to, like, know every in and out. I don't of this freaking video game. I don't expect them to know, like, how the cartridge interacts with memory and all other crap. And I don't expect that. I just expect enough knowledge to give off the illusion of what they're pretending to be. And this, to me, seems like you. All right, this to me, the knowledge that you're giving off here, you just showed 3 games, didn't explain them. It seems to me like you don't know what you're talking about, and you just stumbled into this job. That's what it seems like to me. That is from your own video, because you didn't give any explanations to what the games that you showed actually were, their genres, when they were released, or any notable features of these games. And one of them definitely does have a notable feature, aka Pokemon Stadium. Let's continue.
Oh, because shit is gonna jump out of the ground. Yeah, sounds legit. So I will show you. This is my character. This is me with this big one. I called it Dad. So, oh my god, look, this is my favorite.
Okay, just as a little side note, if you're gonna film a video and you have your freaking ID like this, please take your ID out. Please. I know she got it mostly covered up, but I don't trust people on the internet, dude. I don't. If that were me, I would have taken my ID out. But that's just, I guess that's her prerogative or whatever.
It just popped up. Oh my god, it just popped up right here. It's my
Oh my freaking god. You guys see that crap? You guys see the green screen? Oh my god. Oh man, that's great. Or the blue screen, really. I think she's using a blue screen.
Please do not. It was only 29, so I just used the normal Pokeball because it's very low. It's Chikorita. It's one of the cutest ones. She's Chikorita. But I need 25 candies to evolve it. I only have 6 so far because I only had the second one I got. So yeah. That's one of my favorites. I will show you some other Pokemons I have. So that one I called Dad.
Oh, so she wants to go into detail about Pokemon Go, but not Pokemon Stadium. You see why I have a problem with this? See why I have a problem with this? I don't have a problem with her, if she wanted to, show Pokemon Go like that, while, after she explains these freaking games, these N64 games, that would have been perfectly fine. But the fact that she basically just said, screw all the N64 games, right? And I'm just going to show this game on my phone, and I'm going to take, at least 2 to 3 minutes to talk about this freaking game on my phone that's dying, Okay, that makes sense. I don't have any ill will against Pokemon Go. It's the fact that it's inconsistent. Her describing these games and giving them their equal share, it's inconsistent. And it makes it seem like, and this is why I come back to, she just needs to talk about games that she enjoys, that she is playing. Pokemon Go is one of those games. Until Dawn is one of those games. Horizon Zero Dawn is one of those freaking games. So she should just talk about those. Why is she getting N64s and talking about the N64 games if she's not going to actually talk about the N64 games? What?
I'll show you some more because I also have. There's also a lot of games we have for the Xbox. My hair's getting loose. It's so wild. So I sometimes braid it because it's wild. So this is one of my favorite games, Oblivion. This is from the Elder Scrolls. So I played all the Elder Scrolls game. This won the Game of the Year award. So yeah, with the Empire ready to crumble, the gates of Oblivion open and demons march upon the land. You must find the lost heir to the throne and unravel the sinister plot that threatens to destroy all of Tamriel. So they have like really epic environments, kind of ancient and mystical. You have like elves and stuff, and then do a lot of quests, open world. It's like you have to get the experience. Really, you have to just play this game. As you can see, everything is really neatly packed inside. I'm just trying to hypnotize you. Look at the.
Oh my gosh.
Just kidding. Sorry, I'm a little bit weird.
That was an okay description of Oblivion. She talked about, some of the features of the game, the fact that it was open world. That's fine. She didn't really get into it too much, but that's passable. I don't like it when they read off of the back of the box. I can read off of the back of the freaking box. You're supposed to be the employer, the employee. You're supposed to know about these freaking games, especially since she said this is one of her favorite games. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on the GameCube was one of my favorite games. I don't need to read off of the back of the box for that game. I can describe why that game is good and fun and why it has replay value. And also another thing, she didn't mention that the game was on 2 discs. She didn't mention that. But that's not like really like a big thing. So I don't think I'm gonna dock her for that.
Some other games I'll just show you, which you may like. If you see them, you might recognize it and be like, yeah, that's what I want. There's Kane and Lynch.
What the frick? Kane of Lynch. What kind of game is that? Oh, is it?
This time shit.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was actually genuinely interested in the game. She showed the front and the back for like 2 seconds and just threw it over to her left side. Our right side. What the frick? Like, I know that's not your game. I know it's not, because if it was, then you would have been able to explain it. I'm slurring my words together here because it's just I don't understand. Like I don't get it.
Also, we did a lot of shooting and stuff. Don't know if I heard about that one.
And she's like, "Oh, you love shooting? Okay, that's it." All right, let's see if she talks about Halo 3 ODST. It's very specific. This game has a very defined. It's a very defined game. It's not like normal Halo games. So let's see if she gets this.
You might like this one actually.
Okay.
I just stopped.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Wait. Let me just pause it on a different frame.
Oh, I can feel kind of sense.
Oh, you can sense, but you can't describe the games that you're actually giving to me. So she didn't say it was a first-person shooter. She didn't talk about the multiplayer and how it was. I don't expect her to know like it was repackaged from Halo 3, but I do expect her to know that it's kind of like a side game for Halo 3, and it's got a new single player and stuff. I expect her to know that crap. I expect her to know that it has a new single player game. It's 10-hour story mode or whatever, compared to Halo 3. But has the same multiplayer from Halo 3. I expect them to know about the freaking modes in the freaking game. Actually. So yeah, I do expect them to know that the Halo 3 multiplayer was freaking repackaged. I expect her to know that. You can look that up on Wikipedia. A lot of the stuff that I'm talking about, you can look up on Wikipedia. You don't need to know about video games so much. Like, no, you can just look this up on Wikipedia.
Then there's this. What is this? Maybe it's like one of those things, like The Ring, and we will watch it together, and then we will die in 7 days.
The Ring.
It's Halo. It's also Halo.
Oh no! Wait! Wait, you're just gonna close it back up? Are you forgetting me? That was the first Halo game, and she didn't even she didn't describe it. She didn't talk about it.
Just yeah.
Look, she didn't even talk about it. That was the first Halo game, and you didn't even talk about the first freaking Halo game. Wow. Okay. Again, you could have looked up stats about it on Wikipedia. Game-changing freaking game for first-person shooters, but you want to talk about Halo 4 instead. Or go straight to the next game. Oh, you didn't even talk about Halo 4. Never mind.
Kind of try and experience ASMR because it's really fun. We have a lot of them here for discount. Freedom Fighters.
I understand. I can already hear the comments. I understand that, she's trying to make this like a game story. Like, oh, this is how many games we have. But you can still make it like that, but still briefly freaking talk about the games that you are showing, Like, look at this game, Freedom Fighters. Are we going to find out what this game is?
Hitman 2. Freedom Fighters. You might like this one. It's in Danish though. Like the text is in Danish, but that doesn't matter.
Talks about the game box being in freaking Danish and the game possibly being in Danish, but not actually talk about the gameplay or music or anything of importance. Because there are plenty of freaking people who play games in different languages. Wow.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I don't know if I used to play these snowboarding games on the PlayStation. I also played Spyro the Dragon and Crash Bandicoot were really fun, and Tomb Raider. I really recommend you Tomb Raider. Also the older games I had so much fun playing them.
See, okay, this is the thing right here. This is the thing right here.
When I think back on it, it's like really nostalgia for me. Like my friends would watch me play and I would like play.
She's talking about Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, and Tomb Raider. all games that came out on the PlayStation 1. And she's she's talking about her experience with it and how she was with her friends and stuff. She's very passionate about these games. She really likes these freaking games. Why in the heck is she not talking about these games? Why is she showing off some Xbox games that she's never played or seen in her entire life? And when I mean never played, that also entails like not playing a game, like only playing a game for like an hour or something. You ain't played no freaking game if you've only played it for an hour. All right, we're looking at 4, 5, 8 hours of gameplay.
Then I played skateboarding games.
But she's obviously passionate about Crash and Spyro and Tomb Raider, but she's not talking about those games. Now I understand people are gonna say, well, she didn't have those games on loan. Well, okay then, that's perfectly fine. How about you just, I don't know, freaking just talk about the games anyway? You could have some type of story element in your ASMR and say that, oh, well, we'll have these games for order, but, it's Crash Bandicoot. We'll have Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, and Tomb Raider, and you can talk about the games. Something like that, right? That's an easy fix. That's a super easy fix.
Snowboarding games. Halo 3.
Oh yeah, and by the way, she didn't even talk about Tony Hawk. And she just showed off Halo 3, but F Halo 3.
There's Gears of War.
Not even describing the game. Not even talking about the genre of the game.
Prize Fighter. There's this one is Dante's That's so epic scenes, you see. Yeah, that's pretty epic.
It's pretty epic. Oh my god.
See what we have here.
Yep.
Army of Two.
Pretty freaking epic.
I know a lot of shooting games, but I thought you might like those actually. So
She's not even describing the game. She's not even describing the game.
someone that is one of my favorites. One of the best stories. Alan Wake. Alan Wake is a must play. Do not play the second one, American Horror Story. It's kind of shitty, especially compared to the amazing story of this one. It's something you just have to experience for yourself. It's been a while since I played it, but you should. I'm actually gonna give it to you for free because I think you should play it.
That was alright. That was okay. I mean, that makes sense in the context of the role play, so I'm gonna give that one a pass. She described the game in some capacity. She could have talked about the gameplay. Actually, let's look up what Alan Wake actually freaking is. Alan Wake. Let's see. Alan Wake is. Try down cover. Look for gameplay. Oh, Alan Wake. Okay. Survival does not belong in a survival horror game. Okay, so it's sort of like Resident Evil, but not really. Okay.
It's obsessive.
See what I did there, though? See how I went on Wikipedia and looked up what the game was about? And I could talk about the gameplay. Did you see that? See how easy that was?
It's really epic. Okay, then we have Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This kind of graphics remind me of a bit about Outcast. Outcast is also a really old game, but a really, really fun one. I think I'm just gonna write you a list.
This ASMR's Rapunzel. She literally just showed off a Star Wars game and didn't talk about it. A Star Wars game. And compared it to another game talking about its graphics. Like I said before, why are you talking about games that you have never played? That ruins the experience. It really does. It truly does ruin the experience of being a gaming store employee and you coming to this store as a customer.
Later on, I'll write you a list, okay? Let's see.
Can you write me a list of games that you actually do want to talk about and you have played?
Road Racer, which is more of a racing game for the Nintendo.
Oh my gosh, she said Star Wars is more of a racing game. Yeah, I wonder how you could have figured that one out. Is it because it has racer in the title? You know? That game isn't even that hard to talk about. You could have been like, oh, well, you know, the tracks are cool, the music is cool, and I like how you upgrade your ships. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
Let's see.
But obviously she hasn't played that game.
Then we have some more Ghost Recon and Call of Duty. I used to play a lot of shooters. I was pretty good at it. But because it's been long since I played it, now I suck. You kind of have to train yourself to be good at these things.
Okay, so you didn't even talk about the gameplay of the first-person shooter. Oh, yeah, and this also confirms that she does know what video game genres are. She is just not prepared for this recording? For this taping? I don't understand. She can describe freaking Yoshi's story and Mario Kart 64 is a Mario Kart 64 is a racing game and Yoshi's story as a platformer. She can do that, but she can call Call of Duty, the other game that she showed, as a first-person shooter.
One of the best games, Mass Effect. Especially the first games. But the new game, Mass Effect Andromeda, they fucked up the animations, they fucked up the characters' faces, so now they look really noobish and retarded. And also, just the cinematics are really weird, and the way they act to each other are very unnatural. I haven't bought it yet because of that. I will buy it when it's discounted because I still want to play Mass Effect. So I still think it's going to be a great game. But as far as immersing in the game goes, it's going to be kind of sometimes break it because of the really weird facial animations and stuff. But
Let me look up Mass Effect Andromeda right now. Because I'm trying to prove a point right now. Trying to freaking prove a point. Give me a second. Okay, so it got 7s and 6s. Alright. Well, I can't really come at it for that. I was going to say, well, the game had maybe like a bad story or something. I did hear the game did have a bad story. But I'll let that one slide. I'll let that one freaking slide. I was wrong about that.
the first games. Alright. Then there's, of course, the Grand Theft Auto games. Those are also really fun to play. You can do so much. You can just freestyle and just, go around the city and stuff. I used to, get the prostitutes in my car and then I would shoot them. It's kind of sick. And they say, oh, games make people violent. It's not true because in real life, I'm not violent at all and I never do anything violent. And I'm very, a sensitive person.
That was kind of good. That was kind of good how she brought that in there. Because GTA, a lot of people, when they bring up violent video games, they talk about GTA. So that was kind of interesting. She didn't really talk about the game that much, but that was all right. That was okay.
And vegans, Then there's Enslaved, Odyssey to the West.
Looks like a dope game.
There's a bunch
He doesn't
of
talk about it.
Brutal Legend, Fable 2 you may Hour of Victory, Assassin's Creed. I especially enjoyed the first 2 Assassin's Creeds. You know it, right? Yeah. The last one's not so much, because it felt like a rehearsing of the
Okay,
whole
this
first
seems to me like she got this bin of games, right? She got this bin of games, and she didn't really plan ahead, really. I mean, she sort of did, but then when she started getting later into the video, like when she started pulling out the 360 games and the Xbox games, that was the unplanned part. So obviously, if she wanted to talk about freaking Assassin's Creed, that would be something, you know, if I like Assassin's Creed, I'm doing this type of video, that would be one of the first 360 games I pull out. But obviously, this is unplanned. This is where the laziness comes in, right? If she had planned this crap properly, she wouldn't be pulling out freaking Fable 2, and she'd be pulling out freaking Assassin's freaking Creed. And she would be pulling out the little Call of Duty games that she had talked about. That she was saying, "Oh, I used to be good at Call of Duty," and she could have talked about her experience with Call of Duty, but she didn't do that. She didn't do that.
got kind of repetitive and boring to me. Maybe that's just me. No, it's not just me, because a lot of people have kind of said the same. Let's see, there's Bronze, Fable 3, Gears of War, Lord of the Rings, Battle for the Pacific, another Grand Theft Auto, Gears of War 3, and Halo Reach. So yeah, that's all the games I have. So, is there anything you would really like to have today? Yeah, I can just write you a list and you can decide. Actually, I might just give you some games and you just return them later. Cause like Alan Wake, I really want you to play it. When I love something myself, I want people to kind of experience the same. Yeah. So just come with me to the back and I'll write you a list, okay? My boss is near, so let's go.
That was the whole video. That was the whole video. Yep. That was the entire freaking video. And nobody called her out in the comment section, dude. Nobody called her out in the comment section for this BS that she did. And check this crap out, right? We're going to come back to this. We're going to come back to this. This is how... I'm not going to say the ASMR community is sensitive. There's some cool people over there. But a lot of y'all are freaking sensitive as crap. Look at this comment here. This dude is obviously pointing out the sensitivity. He's saying, LMAO, this is nowhere close to being the same as ASMR Darlings. He's freaking right. Hers is all old stuff and starts with PlayStation 4. Plenty of ASMR artists have done this type before. Good lord, this grammar. Can you capitalize? Just because they were released close to the same time doesn't mean she copied stuff. He's right. He's actually right. But we're definitely gonna come back to this freaking ASMR darling chick. We're definitely gonna come back to her. Definitely. But for this one, I don't know. He really wasn't that good. I mean, I'm gonna give it a 7.2. Yeah, 7.2. You know, she could have explained a lot of those games she was freaking showing, you know, but she did get into detail about the games she was actually playing. The point is that these people should talk about games that they actually play, whether it be on the PlayStation 4 or on the PC or whatever platform they're playing on, unless it's the Ouya. Then, you know, don't talk about that. Okay, but we're gonna jump into the next video. All right, so this is the next person we're dealing with. Lady Exotic ASMR. What a strange name, you know? But it's not really strange for like in the sense of it's wrong. It's just a strange username. I think it's a little bit strange. I wonder how she came to get to actually have that username. So before we even start this crap, I don't know why this woman is dressing the way she is. I really don't understand why. There's a zipper right there. She could zip up that jacket if she wants. I don't understand why she has to be shameless like that. Got that out of the way now. I'm going to focus on the content of this video. Okay. Let's this one is a bit of a shorter one too. So this one won't take too long, all right?
No.
Hold on. That freaking light isn't freaking on. Why don't you have that light on? I guess she's looking at the TV, which is in front of the door, I guess. I'm guessing that the TV is in front of our perspective, right? The one that we're seeing.
No.
Look how many buttons she's pressing. Look what button she's not pressing. Look at it. She's. Hold on, we're gonna back that up for a second. We're gonna back that up. Look what button she's not pressing.
No.
You see it yet? Do you see it yet? She's not pressing the D-pad. She's not using the other analog stick either. What game do you only use the face buttons and the right analog stick? It's definitely not Sonic the freaking Hedgehog.
I never win with this game.
I never win with this game. You know what that means? This person doesn't play video games. And you know what? I think somebody... Okay, no, that's another video. Never mind.
Vale. One customer is coming. Oh my god. I look so handsome. No. And the solutions. I need to leave this. I leave this. Oh. Present. Okay.
Do people actually do that?
It's coming.
Like I was saying, do women actually do that? is that something that they actually do? I feel like it's a made up thing. I guess it's a little bit of an exaggeration. You know?
Hello. Welcome. Tell me, how can I help you? Oh, you have an issue. Okay. No, it's not any problem. I can have a look if you want. Yes. Yes, please. Okay, give me. Okay. Well, I think maybe it's not working because it's a little dirty, right?
Let me just say this right now. That is the same freaking controller. That is the same controller that she was using like a moment ago. And she also just stated that the controller isn't working because it's dirty. Now, yes, that can happen. That is a real thing that can happen. But watch what she does to repair this controller.
Yes, sometimes it used to happen. Yes, but I will have a look. Okay, I will clean this.
Look what she's using. Look what she is using to repair a PlayStation 4 controller. Did you guys see it? Do I need to rewind it just so you guys can see it?
We'll try if it's working. Okay? Okay.
Look what she's doing.
Oh,
She's using a brush. And I think that's for makeup too. So it's a makeup brush that's supposed to be able to fix the PlayStation 4 controller that's broken, quote unquote. Because it's quote unquote dirty. Didn't apply any solution, didn't apply any liquid to the surface to clean it. This isn't like pressurized air or anything to blow, dust out of the controller. No. It's not any of that crap. She's just lightly cleaning it. And that's supposed to somehow fix the problem that he's having. Fix the controller. No. Now, if she was really going to use that crap to actually clean that wouldn't work at all. But if that was the only tool that she had, she would be cramming the bristles inside of the crevices of the controller, in between the buttons, in between the, in the analog stick, all that crap. But no, she's just lightly touching it up. Like she's painting with Bob Ross. Oh my gosh, dude.
so much dust.
There was no There was no freaking dust. There was no dust on that controller. Yeah, it had some smudge marks on it, but that's like every device ever.
How long are you?
You could have at least taken like the bag from like a vacuum or something and poured the contents from that vacuum onto the PlayStation 4 controller. You could have at least done that, But no, you didn't do that. You decided to go the lazy route. You decided to try to make your audience stretch its disbelief to Mr. Fantastic levels of proportion. Gosh.
With this issue? What exactly is the problem? It's here. Let me see. But here is working fine.
Also, she's not using a good camera. And I don't know why this is, but I have trouble understanding. And it's not because of her freaking accent, you racist who are going to freaking say that crap. It's not her accent that's causing the issue. It's her camera or her microphone that she's using. The sound sounds muddled to me. Maybe that's on my side. I don't know. But I was listening to it on my phone, and I also still had trouble with the audio. If you're going to do this type of work, you should really have your own separate microphone. And make sure that you're in a room that doesn't have freaking air conditioning. Or at least doesn't have airflow, because you can hear it. Soundproof walls, something.
My English is not so good because I'm new in the country. Yes, I speak Spanish. But do you understand, right? Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. Phone keeps on ringing.
Maybe clean a little here. Okay. You try to change maybe the battery. Sometimes it could be the issue. Yes. The light.
She's not talking about the problems of the controller. She's not talking about... Oh, wait, no. She's talking about the light.
Also is an issue. Oh, this is fine. It's only the...
Ah,
directions, okay.
She got herself out with that crap. I was like, oh, she's talking about the light. Okay, let's see what you're made of now. let's see if you know what you're talking about. Freaking electrician, engineer. Let's see what you're talking about. You don't even have to be an engineer to really repair those things. It doesn't even really take that much. In terms of like, just replacing a board inside the controller, that's not anybody can do that.
You need to clean more, okay?
I don't know why she's cleaning it. Don't got no dust on it.
I think now it's working, huh? Yes. I think it's fine. You can try there. There are some seats that you can maybe try to play. Okay? Try this, and if you have whatever issue, please come here. I will stay here. Okay? Okay, so you back. And I wait for you if you have an issue. Perfect. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Now this is where basically the whole thing basically ends. This ASMR is more focused less on the gaming aspect of this video game store and more on the relationship aspect of the consumer and the employee. And the employee in this case is the lady Exotic. Now, she could have done this differently. She could have made this more realistic when she was quote unquote repairing the controller. Instead of using a brush from one of your makeup kits, you could have simply taken out the screws of the device. You wouldn't even have to do it on camera. You could have just cut. You're perfectly fine cutting, here and there and stuff. So you could have just cut to when the actual controller was open, the wiring and stuff. You could have just messed around, with maybe a screwdriver or something and poked at it and said, okay, well, this is the problem. I'm going to replace this chip. So you can come back in 5 minutes. I would have replaced the chip by then. Then you could have cut, and then you could have showed you poking around with the board again and said, okay, well, I replaced the chip and I'm going to put the screws back on. You could have done that on camera or off. Could have given the controller back. Easy. And you still could have done what you're about to do. That would have made it more realistic. That would have made it just a better experience for the viewer.
My God, this guy was so handsome. But my game is so interesting. I hope this time I win, because all the time I used to lose. Oh, this is so cool. No.
Okay, that's not freaking realistic at all, dude. That's not realistic at all. First of all, she didn't pause the game. Now, that's the one thing I'll give Ting Ting is that her light bulb may have not been on, her controller may have not been on, but you could actually see her pause the game. She hit the options menu if you look closely. She ain't doing no pausing. She's picking up food, putting it in her freaking mouth, and just continuing to play the freaking game. No, dude, that's not freaking realistic. I already tried to do that in an online game. It doesn't freaking work. Oh, man.
It's fine. Okay, so see you in 2 hours, okay?
Okay, that's the end of the freaking video. Okay. That's the end of the freaking video. I'm glad I got that stuff out of the way before the video started. So, they mentioned this game, but they never she never mentions what game they're actually playing. You could have just looked up popular video games. Popular video games. and then you would have gotten games that you could like use. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe. Well, I know people still play Tetris, so I think that's fair. Yeah, but yeah, this video was definitely lower than Rapunzel's. At least Rapunzel and Ting Ting talked about video games, right? At least they talked about video games. She talked about video game repair, which could have been freaking cool. It could have been cool. But it wasn't. It wasn't. That's on her. And the comments, once again, don't call her out. Except they congratulate her a lot, though. Whatever price of your gym membership is, I can tell you're getting your money's worth out of the place. You look super fit. Yep. Because that's what's more important than the actual quality of the ASMR video. Oh, man. Actually, let's see what this lady actually does. She's got kind of a small channel, so wonder what this lady actually. Okay, all right. That's this. Wow. Okay, this is definitely softcore pornography. You can't tell me this isn't softcore pornography. Okay, we're freaking done. Next freaking video. So, this is a video from ASMR Creations. Never heard of her. So yeah, this will be the first time. No, I've watched. For if you guys didn't realize yet, some of these videos I've already watched. Some of these videos I already know what's gonna happen. This one in particular, I stopped watching at a particular point. So this one will be a little bit of a new, fresh reaction, but for the most part, I know what's gonna happen, right? I'll still laugh at certain things because they're just stupid. I mean, I can't help it. But yeah, but let's get into this video.
So, I do have to clean it. Do you happen to have a membership with us at all? Oh, okay. No. Okay. Well, I can get you all signed up for that. Okay.
Wait a minute. No, like, oh, do you want to sign up for a pro membership? Like, nah, none of that crap. I'm gonna sign you up right now. Like, holy crap, man. You don't mess with this chick. You don't mess with this woman.
I need your phone number. Okay. Scroll down here.
Scroll down. You were hitting keys. Okay, I'm sorry. That's a nitpick. That's a nitpick. But like, she said, scroll down. Scrolling down either involves using a trackpad to scroll, right, or using a scroll wheel. You were hitting keys on a keyboard. You don't have a mouse there? Okay, well, technically you can scroll with a keyboard. It's a tiny thing. I'm not gonna dock her points for that. It's this really tiny, stupid thing. I just found it funny.
Do some delivery. So if you want us to hold something or have it delivered, you can just contact us. And
what? Wait, what? What was that cut? Maybe there's a sound effect or something right there. That's kind of a strange cut because it was like literally like a half a second cut. Like it wasn't even like a full second. I guess there was a sound effect, maybe like a beep or something. I know some people will do that sometimes.
In the bag after we're all finished. Okay. We have one right here. Like I said, it just came in about a week ago.
Daggone, bruh. Daggone.
It's still pretty clean, but
look at that Super Nintendo. I'm sorry, I gotta admire. this Super Nintendo. Because mine, when I bought mine used like 3 years ago, and it's yellowed and stuff. It still works perfectly fine, but it's yellowed. This joint looked like it came straight out of the freaking package, dude. I don't see any marks. I don't see any cracks. That joint looks good, man. If that's her freaking Super Nintendo, she's keeping up with that joint.
Runs correctly, so there's no problems. Okay. We do have games that also came in with these, but we don't have so many. So I'm going to show you the ones that we have right now. There's other ones on hold because they need to be checked and cleaned and everything.
That's a realistic thing. I give her props for that. That's a realistic thing that happens. And in game shops that sell older consoles and older games, sometimes they won't have the games that you want, and they'll have to like order them, and it'll take them a little bit to actually get the games. And sometimes they'll order them from places miles and miles away, not even in your state. So that's a realistic thing. That's a realistic thing that happens.
You want that? Here are some games that we have. Turtles in Time. I remember playing some of these when I was younger. These are classics. They do come with...
Okay, wait. You just mentioned Turtles in Time, and you said you remember playing them when you were younger, but you didn't mention any sequences in the game. You didn't mention the music. You didn't mention, you didn't mention anything about the freaking game. I mean, it was a pretty cool freaking game. Like, if you've played the game, you would have talked about Turtles in freaking Time. Turtles in Time was dope. What? See, this is what I'm talking about. Right here. She ain't never played Turtles in Time, dude. I really don't think she has. Because he would have talked about it. She would have talked about freaking Turtles in Time. Especially to increase the length of the freaking video. Oh yeah, she would have talked about Turtles in Time if she actually played the game, but I don't think she has. At least not enough to actually talk about it. Maybe like a level or two. A level and a half. Oh, those are the desk
covers. So
I need those.
The inside here doesn't get too dusty and dirty.
Okay, is she like... Is she doing that on purpose? I guess she's doing it on purpose.
Okay.
Another
one that we have.
All right. I can't really judge her on that. I mean, I guess people would like that. Oh, that's Final Fight right there. I haven't played too much of Final Fight before. And neither has she, because she's not talking about the game. Or its context. Or who it was made by, or freaking anything. Pretty sure Final Fight was made by Capcom. So there's stuff to talk about. Fun fact, Final Fight actually used to...
and this also comes with
a desk cover. I can see that.
Bottom lid.
Yeah, I can see that. But fun fact, Final Fight actually used to be called Street Fighter or something. It was a Street Fighter title, and they changed it.
Now when you're finished with these, I just want to put the lid back on the bottom so they don't get too dusty. If you do, you can just lightly blow on them.
Are you sure you're lightly blowing on it?
Just don't blow too hard.
I don't know, man. I think you sound like you were blowing kind of hard. I mean, all right.
One that we have
Maybe it's the mic. It's probably just the mic that amplified it. Amplified the sound. Oh, this is Donkey Kong Country 2. That's a pretty dope game. I heard that's a pretty good game. Let's not talk about the game or its masterful music.
One of my favorites.
Oh, this is one of your favorites?
To play.
Oh, really? Why is it your favorite? Silence. Silence. Not talking about the levels, not talking about the unique gameplay in this game compared to the first game, not talking about the sprite work, not talking about the masterful music and how they were able to cram all that crap in that freaking cartridge. No, none of that. I mean, just that, oh, this is our favorite game, but, you know, things that we really like, we can't really talk about at length. Makes no sense. And people might say, oh, well, you know, maybe they don't talk about it because they're just tapping, you know, people enjoy the tapping more. Like, yeah, but this is a role play, and I'm judging it as a role play. So, in a role play, you're supposed to pretend, right? She's pretending to be an employee at this game store. She should be talking about this freaking game. And yeah, the ASMR portion of this is important, but as we've already seen with Tintin, Tintin, the first lady that we examined, right? She incorporated the ASMR and also talked about the features of the Nintendo Switch, and she also talked about Super Smash Brothers, all while incorporating ASMR. So it is possible. Don't give me that BS.
Okay. Well, I'll show you how this one runs and everything, and so you know that everything's working, and right before you take it.
I was just gonna show how it runs. You know what's interesting? She said she called this Super Mario All-Stars, but she didn't even mention, and this is a freaking cheap shot, she didn't even freaking mention that Super Mario World was on here too, on that freaking cartridge.
Okay, I'll show you how that one works.
I'll show you how that one works. I'll show you how that one freaking works. It's a video game from the early 90s. What is there to show? This isn't the Atari 2600. This isn't the early NES days. This is the early 90s. There isn't anything to show. You just put the cartridge in the system and you play the game. Unless you want to show Super Mario All-Stars, right? Maybe she'll show Super Mario All-Stars.
And this is the first Donkey Kong that we have. You like the first one? Okay.
No description of it. Straight disrespect for this game. Oh my gosh, man. Straight up disrespect.
Like I said, just make sure you put these on.
She did say that
After
before.
You are done playing your game.
She wouldn't have to repeat things if she talked about the freaking video games that she was showing. She wouldn't have to repeat that crap. She's trying to fill a void of time and space. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you that everything is working properly.
Okay, wait.
Controller out here.
Wait a minute. She just exposed herself. She just freaking exposed herself. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I'm right about this.
Okay, so let's just...
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Look closely. I'm gonna back it up. I'm gonna back it up for you guys, okay? I'm gonna back it up for you. Look closely at the bottom. See where my cursor is? See where the pin is? All right?
Controller out.
See where that is? Now look closely in this specific area. Do you see the Super Nintendo? Do you see no cartridge hooked up in the freaking Super Nintendo?
On the screen
You know what that freaking means? You see what's happening? There's too many things that just happened. She don't get. Okay, first of all, I think this is a real TV, but there's a green screen over the TV. So instead of her actually hooking up the Super Nintendo like a normal person would, she just put a green screen over the TV and is superimposing footage that she got from probably like YouTube or something over the freaking TV instead of just freaking hooking up the Super Nintendo and playing Super Mario World. And you saw how the cursor was moving in the menus and crap when she wasn't pressing any buttons. Oh my gosh, man. When I first saw this is around the time that I stopped watching it. When I first saw this, I was so flabbergasted by it because it doesn't make any sense. You have a TV right there and a working Super Nintendo. Just hook up the Super Nintendo to the TV.
Are you ready?
Look, she just keeps pressing buttons, thinking that the game is running. Oh my freaking gosh, dude. You cannot be real. Oh my gosh, you cannot be freaking real with that crap. Look at that. She knows what she's freaking doing, man. I really hope this is a troll. I really hope that this portion of the video is just straight trolling because oh man. Oh gosh. Look look at that. Look what she's doing. Look what button she's pressing. Oh my gosh, man. Oh. Okay. She's not even looking at the screen.
Seems to be working really good. Sometimes like to mash them.
Look at that! She's pressing the right directional button, and Mario's just going all over the place. Obviously, something is wrong here. Something is not wrong right with your controller dog. You need to send it to Nintendo or something, because obviously something is wrong with it. Look at that. Look what is going on right now. Look at all the buttons that she's pressing. Look at it. She's just pressing all the buttons. She's not even pressing some of the buttons that you actually need for freaking Mario. Look. It stops just in time.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and show you another one. The other one that you wanted. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I've never seen this part before. She's gonna show us Donkey Kong Country. Are you freaking kidding me?
Are you ready?
No, I'm not ready.
And as you can see that this one seems as well.
Oh my gosh, dude. Something is clearly freaking wrong. Something is very freaking wrong.
Does everything look okay to you?
You know what? I think I know what she's doing. I think she has footage. It's not random. I think she has footage, right? And she's like trying to like freaking press the buttons related to the footage, right? So she's watching the footage. But she's trying to press the buttons related to the footage, but I think it's like 2 or 3 seconds behind. Why didn't you just freaking hook up the Super Nintendo and play the freaking game? Why are you doing all this extra BS?
Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna go through with some of this alcohol here.
Okay, guys, come on. Come on. Like, that was repugnant. That's horrible, man. That's horrible. Why would you freaking do that? Like, why wouldn't you just hook up the Super Nintendo to the TV that is literally right there? You could have done that easily. But you didn't decide to do that. You decided to go long and hard road. Yeah. I truly don't understand. You know what else? You know what's more? You know what's freaking more? Freaking Rapunzel. Commented, I love it. And the tails are so cute. Of course she would say something like that. You guys in the ASMR community don't know how to freaking actually, oh my gosh, how to criticize people, because this is horrible. This is actually freaking horrible, man. Not even describing the games that you're showing. Now, you showed the games, that was cool, but you pretended to play them. What the? Okay, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. You're really hitting your stride lately. Effects are fantastic. Lighting, coloring, perfect. The whole video is perfect. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my freaking gosh. These comments, man. I need to scroll back up. Found your channel through the alien abduction video. What the freak? Okay. This will be my favorite one. Oh my gosh. No, you know, if I was on my account right now, I would be freaking going to this comment and replying something along the lines of, you have horrible taste. You really do.
And I'm going to clean this off for you to make sure there's no stickiness on that.
What are you talking about clean? The daggone thing is clean. Have you seen it? That joint looks like it came out of the freaking box fresh. You need to clean my Super Nintendo. My Super Nintendo is the one that needs a freaking cleaning. Mine is freaking yellowed and stuff.
You know, man, we get a lot of these used stuff in here, and it can come in a little dirty. We didn't get a chance to clean any of these yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and go through and
see this. People in the ASMR community. Did you guys freaking just see that crap? You just saw. This is a video right now, right? We're just watching this. Notice her skin tone, right? Boom. Lighting changed. Skin tone changed. Obviously, because, you know, the lighting freaking changed. It wasn't freaking consistent. And you're talking about the lighting is perfect. Everything's perfect. Yeah, no. It's far from perfect.
Clean any of these yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and go through and clean that for you, okay?
I'm sorry, guys. I just can't get over the fact that she was pretending to play Super Mario World in freaking Donkey Kong Country. And she didn't even show Super Mario All-Stars. She's oh my gosh, dude. I don't get it.
Got some of my little cotton balls here that I can clean with. Yes. Like little fluffy clouds.
Happy little clouds.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I was like, please don't put that cotton ball inside that freaking dust cover, please. I do not want you messing up whoever's Super Nintendo that is, including if it's freaking yours.
I am so happy that the weather has finally started to warm up. Make sure you don't spend all day inside playing games.
Okay, what I don't understand also, I keep going back to this guy, but I'm sorry, but it's just so it doesn't make any freaking sense. What I don't understand also is that when she was playing the game, she was sideways. She wasn't looking at that freaking television. She was completely sideways, right? What the frick? Maybe this whole thing is a backdrop, dude. Maybe this whole thing is just straight CGI. Not CGI. Oh gosh, CGI. Maybe this whole thing is just a green screen, right? She doesn't have that TV behind her. But why would you pretend to play the game? Why? You didn't have to. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to expose yourself like that. Oh my gosh.
Everything seems to look very clean now.
I was gonna try to rewind it to see if I could see
the
the
bag ready, and
any
I'll bring
freaking
you up.
dirt came off of that cotton ball, but it's not freaking worth it. It's not worth it.
Here's your stuff. There you go. Okay, let me go ahead and bring you up here. Okay. And your total comes to $30.35.
30. Man, I wish I would have paid for my Super Nintendo for some
Thank
$30.
you. All right. You have a good day now. Bye-bye.
But that was a whole freaking video. Maybe we should click that one. No, we're not clicking that video. But I just don't understand. She was pretending to play the game. She didn't have to do that. She didn't have to pretend to play the game. She didn't even explain anything about the games that she was actually playing or showing off. She didn't explain anything. She's like, "Oh, this is how this works." You didn't talk about the gameplay. You didn't talk about anything. It makes sense because that whole your background was basically like a green screen. Makes no sense. I wish I could give it 3,000 likes. I wish I could give it 3,000 freaking likes. Wow. No accountability. No fact checking. None. Actually, none. You're a disgusting person, Ryan House. You're a disgusting person. That is a brand new Super Nintendo, and you're talking about, oh man, that's scratching? I could have watched that for hours. Oh yeah, you want somebody to scratch up a brand new Super Nintendo. Okay. Alright, that's cool. These games are so nostalgic too. You know what? I don't understand why. I just don't. Okay, Rapunzel, if these freaking games are so nostalgic to you, why did you not freaking show them off in your own freaking video? Why are you showing off Xbox 360 games that you've never played and N64 games you've never played? Why aren't you showing off Super Nintendo games? Wow, this one was pretty bad. This one was pretty freaking bad. I don't even think I rated the last one. The last one is like a 5. The Lady Exotic Lady, right? That one is a 5. This one is like a 4. Actually, no, the Lady Exotic one is like a 6, and this one is like a 5 out of 10. Yeah, these are all out of 10, by the way. obviously. It just blows my mind how somebody could make that and think it's okay. I guess when ignorance is involved, everything freaking seems okay. Every inch of everything seems okay. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can take much more of these. I really don't. Because that one was really freaking bad, man. She didn't even talk about the games, man. She was like, "Oh, this is my favorite." And doesn't even talk about how it's her favorite. Oh yeah, let me test these games for you by pretending to play them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Y'all are worried about her freaking hairstyle. Good lord, man. Love the video. Keep them up. The likes on this is disgusting. You deserve more. She deserves freaking less. Yeah, I'm about to go. Oh my gosh, dude. It's taking my will to freaking not log into my account right now and respond to that man and tell him that he is wrong. Oh man. Best keyboard sounds ever. Wow, this is just so freaking bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta stop. I gotta go to the next video. Oh my gosh, dude. You guys don't understand, man. This is the video that we're leading up to here. That video I don't even want to talk about that video. But yeah. On on to the next video, I suppose. Oh my gosh, man. I'm doing these back to back. Most of these are gonna be back to back. But yeah, this is Gwenzy. My gosh, this is this girl. She actually did an ASMR. I'm gonna put this up on screen. An ASMR where it looked like she was like sucking a man's private area. It was really bad. It got deleted, but somebody re-uploaded it. Yeah. All right. Let's just get started.
Welcome to Gwen's.
Bro, can you freaking back up on the screen? I'm sorry. I'm already tense from the last video. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She just needs to back up. Like,
Just let me know if I can help in any way, or if you need anything. Okay. Okay. Is this your first time here? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I see. So you're here to buy a gift for your friend. Alright. Well, do you play video games yourself or know anything about that?
I know you don't freaking play them. All right, look. Here's the deal, right? I went into this video 4 minutes. I stopped. I was like, all right, this one I definitely gotta freaking put in the in the compilation of these criticisms.
Alright. We do also sell video game supplies, different machines, and
Different
accessories.
machines. Different machines. Holy crap. Machines from telephones to home, cable, and internet services. Oh my
Some
god.
selection of DVDs. I know they're a little kind of vintage almost by now, but some people do like physical copies of their favorite movies, especially if they're their favorite to have as a kind of physical memory, you know. We also have a selection of art
pieces that relate to people's favorite video games and movies and stuff. So I think we can definitely find something.
Okay.
Well, you know,
Just
it's a very
sorry, I'm on the quick draw right now. I'm sorry.
store, and honestly, this will be fun. Give me something to actually do.
No. It's gonna be fun for me when I freaking expose you. Because the comment section already has.
Any idea what kind of games your friend likes, or their favorite movies or shows? Any kind of starting point? Oh, yeah. Okay, I think what you're talking about is Far Cry. Here, let me. We've got all of them. Does this kind of ring a bell? Yeah. Well, so they're all in different kind of scenarios and places. And so, do you know if they have Far Cry already, or they've just spoken about it? Okay. Well, depending on your budget, it would maybe be nice to get them all the ones that we've got at the moment. But if not, maybe starting with the most current would be a good idea. So, Far Cry is a one-world, first-person shooter, immersive storyline.
Just reading the back.
This one, which is the third, it's like a tropical island.
She doesn't know what the frick she's talking about, dude. She has no idea. She just read the back of it, and then she's like, "Oh, it's on a tropical island." Yeah. Super Mario Sunshine's on a tropical island too. Wow.
You do have
This is just bad.
the prequel Far Cry, which is Far Cry 5, really, but oh no, which one is this actually? Maybe this is the first Far Cry.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm not sure.
Oh my gosh, dude. She doesn't know what she's talking about, dude. Maybe if you guys would have done just a little bit of freaking research before you started these daggone videos, you would know what games are what and which games came out first. Also, you can tell what games came out before which games because there's a freaking copyright date on the back of each video game. Yeah.
Myself. We've got Far Cry 4, which is one of the most recent ones. And so this is kind of, if you look at the back, it's like kind of like a Thailandy inspired one, but I don't think they really say where they actually are.
Well, you wouldn't know because you haven't played the game.
Something that I think would be a really good gift idea, and something that it costs.
No. You don't get to give good. You no gift ideas from you because you don't know what you're talking about.
Boyfriend with success is a kind of art collection to put in their wherever they play video games. So whether that be the living room or like the man cave or in their room.
Now, here's the crux of this whole video, right? On this particular video, this is an advertisement. This is an advertisement for a website called Displate. She has these referral codes. We use the referral codes, and we get 20% off of certain items. There's nothing wrong. Now, there's nothing wrong. Don't get it twisted. There's nothing wrong with having sponsored content in your ASMR videos. The problem is when you don't freaking know what you're even sponsoring. That is the problem. You don't even know. They've got Stranger Things, Uncharted 4, Far Cry 4, Bart Simpson, and Pulp Fiction, right? You're advertising this art. You don't know what game series these are. The only one you probably know. No. The only one you freaking know is Bart Simpson. You don't know anything about Pulp Fiction. I'm assuming, right?
I think one or a bunch even of these makes for a nice addition. So we've got this one, which is Far Cry 4.
So F the actual video game. She didn't even talk about the video game. See, you see the common thread? They don't talk about the video game, and they just move on to something else. In this case, she's moving on to her little promotion that she has to do. Her little plug that she has to do.
It's nice and minimal, which I personally like a lot. So these posters are from Displate, and we have adjusted.
Okay, can we just talk about how she's talking more about this freaking Displate service than the video games that these artworks are based off of? Can we talk about that? Because that's freaking insane. It's insane.
Quite small selection here, but if you go on their website, they've got over 100, 1,000. And basically, Displate is this kind of thin metal poster that's really easy to hang with magnets on any kind of surface. You don't need hooks or anything, so they're really easy to use. You basically use one of these magnets that it comes with, and you can peel off the sticky back and then attach it to your walls. And yeah, it's every single piece is designed by an artist. You can go on their website and actually read more about all the different artists, but they've got over 4,000 different artists that they work with, and it's a good way to support art and also decorate your home. At the moment, if you use the code GWEN20, you'll get 20% off your purchase.
What was that pause? What the frick was that pause?
The thing I love about this company is for every Displate that you buy, they plant a tree. And so they've already planted over, I think, 5 million, which is so awesome. You're really supporting artists.
No. Shut up. You're trying to put a spin on this and make the video seem better. That doesn't make the video. The cause of this little Displate website, they're doing is fine. Let's not get it freaking twisted here. But the video itself is stupid as crap. And she's going on 2 minutes now talking about this service. But she only wanted to give these video games that the actual artwork is based off of maybe less than 10 seconds. It's ridiculous.
Which is, I think, a really nice gift idea, especially if you do tell your friend those little aspects.
Well, what if my friend is a douchebag and doesn't like art? What if my friend doesn't have any metal walls? Oh my gosh.
So, if you want to go for the kind of Far Cry one, we've obviously got this one. Which I think is really nice.
This isn't even advertising to the fictional person that she's talking to. This is advertising to her viewers specifically. Oh my gosh, man. You cannot be real.
Yeah, there's a little bit about how you display it on the back. do something like that. All of these Far Cries are for Xbox, but we do also have games for the PlayStation. Do you know what kind of machine your friend has?
Oh my gosh, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I gotta cut this one. I'm sorry. I gotta cut this one. I'm gonna come back to it the next day. I'm gonna come back to it tomorrow, cause this is actually cringe-inducing, and I can't. It's so bad. She's done no research whatsoever. I can't. I can't right now. Okay. I'm already done with this video, honestly. This is the next day that I'm recording this. And yeah, oh my gosh, I'm already done. I'm not even halfway through with this video. Okay. I'm just gonna start it.
All of these Far Cries are for Xbox, but we do also have games for the PlayStation. Do you know what kind of machine your friend has for games?
Oh my freaking gosh, dude. She did no research. Just none. Not even like the bare minimum, man. The bare freaking minimum of knowing what a video game console is. Good lord, man. When you say freaking machine, you could be talking about a fax machine. You could be talking about a TV, a calculator. You could be talking about a Game Boy. You could be talking about a monitor. You know, that's not specifying the type of electronic equipment that you're referring to. You.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm already freaking pissed.
Okay. Another idea. This is something I got from my boyfriend. Is a Pulp Fiction.
Oh my gosh.
Iconic scene.
Oh my gosh.
Here. And then we can pair that to make the kind of perfect gift with
Oh
a
my.
Pulp Fiction DVD. And I really just love the coloring on this one.
All right, so she mentioned one thing about about video games. Like, oh, what machine do you have? Good lord. And then she just goes right back to the advertisement. Yep. Okay.
And a kind of modern touch that the artist did. Cute, right? Yeah, they've got tons of different designs of different shows, movies, video games, comic books, kind of anything that you could want, cats. So I think that would be a good idea as well for your friend.
F the video games. I'm at a video game store. But I don't want to buy video games. Oh no. I'm sorry. I understand this is an advertisement. I understand this is an advertisement for these pictures. And I'm not saying that the pictures don't look nice. They look nice. And then let me just freaking say it again, because in case some stupid freaking person in the comments section says like, "Oh man, you don't understand. This is a freaking sponsored video. What's wrong with sponsored videos?" I don't have a problem with sponsored videos. I have a problem when you label your title as ASMR video game store roleplay, and it's just a freaking advertisement.
Loves it, so it could be a good idea. Or really any movie. Plus the display would work. So yeah, like I said, we've got all the different Far Cry.
Oh, she finally goes back to the freaking video games after like hours.
Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4, and this is a limited edition package as well.
That's how you know. That's how you know she don't know nothing about video games. She said, "Oh, this is the limited edition." Oh man, yeah, the limited edition that they've like sold like 4 million copies of probably.
Far Cry Predator.
Didn't even read the entire name of it. Didn't even read the. This is just stupid. Like, oh my gosh.
We've also got, the classics like Breaking Bad. It's always a good.
What kind of freaking video game store doesn't have video games in it? She only showed like 3 games.
DVDs.
Oh my gosh. She's showing the inside of the case. She's damaging goods. You know.
Can't really go wrong with it.
Oh my gosh. This is just so just. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Which is another classic.
Another freaking video game. Holy crap. It's almost like I'm in a video game store. Wow.
That if your friend doesn't already have it, we've got all the Call of Duties, which is always a good option.
What the frick? What do you mean if your friend doesn't already have it? When did that freaking game come out? Call of Duty. Call of Duty. Call of Duty. World at War. I think that was the second game. Let me look that up real quick. Yeah, it's the first one. World at War. Call of Duty World at War came out in 2008. Yeah, that's what I thought. It came out in 2008. If your friend doesn't have it in 10 years, because this video came out in 2018, if your friend doesn't have it by now, he obviously doesn't want it. Assuming that your friend is like in his upper 20s. If your friend doesn't have this game by now, he does not want that game. And it probably costs like $2 right now. So, yeah.
We've got all the Call of Duties, which is always a good option.
Yeah, it's always a good option. Why is it a good option? No explanation on why it's a good option. No, not even a genre. Not even an explanation on how to even play the game. Nope.
Some other displays that might work, and these ones are still in the packaging. So you can see they come with a magnet and the hanging instructions.
God, she's back to the freaking.
This one is a
gosh,
Stranger
man.
Things one.
Oh my gosh.
From the second one, you remember the really big creepy thing in the sky. And I just really like the kind of silhouette.
This doesn't even have to do anything with video games.
It is.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Texture in the art. And I read up a little on this artist too because I thought that was cool that you could do that. And he was a dad, full-time dad. I remember it said from England, but he does art on the side, which I thought was really cool. And everyone, I think, as far as I know, likes Stranger Things. So that would be
I'm sorry. I'm scrolling down. The video is boring. The video is freaking boring. It's super boring. I haven't even watched this one. It's super freaking boring. Good Lord.
We've also got another classic part from The Simpsons. Watch it, dude. And again, this is just the art style that I prefer, so that's why we carry these in the store. But
I mean, these look freaking cool, but this has freaking nothing to do with video games. So why?
like I said, they've got a bunch online, and it's easy.
Okay, I can get through this. I only got like 9 more minutes.
Yeah, then we can compare this.
9 and a little bit of change, more minutes.
movie.
This
Any
freaking
box set because it's The Simpsons. Who doesn't want that? Videos
freaking
of The
video.
Simpsons, video games. What are your thoughts?
What are my thoughts? You want to know my freaking thoughts, you douchebag? My freaking thoughts are that oh my gosh, I can't even speak properly. My thoughts are that this isn't a video game store, and I just walked into freaking Michael's. That's what that's what it seems like to me. I don't get it. I just don't. Oh my gosh, dude, why didn't you just call this like an art store? Why didn't you call it like an art store, you know? That would have made more freaking sense, because at least with art is something that people universally freaking know and can describe, right? You, but instead you decided to go with a video game store. You don't know anything about freaking video games. And your like to dislike ratio is gosh. Oh my gosh, man.
Okay. Another really popular video game. Another really popular video game is the Uncharted series. So this is an art poster for
The Uncharted, yep.
for a thief's end. And so you can see it's got the kind of silhouette of the man in the field and then a kind of mountain.
Don't even know who the man
It's
is.
also like a silhouette almost of a person.
Man, I don't even freaking know. I don't even freaking play Uncharted, and I know the freaking person in the main character in the game is like Nathan Drake. Like, I know that crap. Not for the DLC. I don't freaking know. The DLC that came out a couple of years ago. I don't freaking stars in that. It's like
That's cool.
his cousin or something. I don't know.
And I just like the idea of hanging a bunch of these displays and covering a kind of entire wall in them. I think it's a fun idea. And we've also got these.
You know, it'd be freaking cool if they did like a crossover game of Uncharted and Tomb Raider. That would be freaking dope. I know that's had nothing to do with the video, but like, I would probably buy that crap, because that would actually be freaking dope, just because it was a crossover.
Really cute little kitty.
Oh my god.
This cute little weird monster thing.
Trying to watch the video. It's just so boring. This isn't like all the other videos where it's actually engaging. It's just... Even my computer's getting pissed. I can hear it. It's like... Fans are spinning like freaking crazy. This is just too long. How long was that? That was like at least like a minute, right? It's still not saying anything.
Okay, well, why don't you maybe text or call your friend or something and see if you can find out what machine he uses to play games. I feel like that's kind of crucial.
Yeah, it's
Okay, I'll
crucial.
just wait.
It's also crucial that you call the freaking machines consoles. Yeah.
No worries.
Her acting is on point, though. I will admit her acting is on point. If it was just her acting I was judging here, it would make it look like she knew what she was talking about. But since her audio is invested in her visual right now, It's not. It's just it's bad. How do you not know what video game console your friend has? You're a horrible friend. You really are. It's pretty freaking clear. You know what? Hold on, wait a minute, right now. The freaking what was that? Oh, okay, whatever. I'm sorry, I got distracted. But this is the PlayStation 4. This right here is the freaking logo for the PlayStation 4. What is the logo for the Xbox? What the frick is the logo for the Xbox, huh? What the frick is it? Oh, it's a huge freaking X. Holy crap. Good lord, man. We have logos for a reason. Can't you just look at the freaking logo and know? Oh my gosh, dude. Dude, the mere fact that she even knows what a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox 360 is, and doesn't know it's the header for it, like it being a console, is just doomed. It's just doomed. We're just doomed as an American society. We just really are. We really are. Cause how do you not know that?
You're back. Xbox. Okay, good.
Which Xbox? Which Xbox?
We could also throw in a charger if you spend over $100 for free, or not charger, a console. So obviously this one is for Xbox.
What? Wait, I didn't hear. I'm sorry. I gotta back that crap.
Or not charger. If you spend over $100 for free, or not charger, a console. So obviously this one is for Xbox. And it's fully functioning.
Okay, I'm gonna just back it up one more freaking time. I really hope she didn't say what I thought she said.
We could also throw in a charger if you spend over $100 for free, or not charger, a console. So obviously this one is for Xbox.
What is she talking about? What is she talk? Oh my god! What is he talking about? Oh my god! What is he talking about? What is he talking about right now? She said, I can throw in a freaking charger. Then she corrects herself because obviously she's not talking about a charger. If she were talking about a charger, I would be roasting her even harder because that's definitely a freaking 360 controller with a battery in the back, right? So you would have no purpose of having a charger for something that runs on batteries, AA batteries specifically. But then she says, oh, we'll throw in a console. And then she refers to the controller as the console? Am I confused? Am I tripping right now? Like, but then like, then it's just, it's like, oh, it's fully functioning. The controller's fully functioning. Holy crap.
And it's fully functioning.
It's fully functioning, huh?
And wireless as well.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my freaking gosh. Did she really just say wireless? I'm sorry, I'm just getting nitpicky at this point. I'm just coming at every point that she says. It's just so much. It's just so freaking much. When somebody doesn't know about what freaking video games are, you have a lot to freaking criticize. She didn't even describe any of the games that she revealed. The Call of Duties or the Far Cries. Couldn't tell the difference between each Far Cry, which could have been easily fixed if she just looked up what freaking Far Cry was before the video started. And then, she shows this freaking controller, calls it a console, And now she's saying, oh, it's wireless. Like it's 1998 or something. We haven't heard of wireless controllers. Oh my freaking gosh, dude. What a revolution, right? What a freaking revolution. Not even describing, not even freaking... Okay, wait. Let me give her a chance. Let me give her a chance.
So what are you thinking?
You know what, man? I try to give people the benefit of the freaking doubt. She's not even describing the durability of the controller, how it feels good in someone's hand, how you don't have to reach over the buttons. At least freaking Rapunzel did that crap. At least freaking Ting Ting did that crap. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay, so we can do Far Cry. We'll do the most recent one then. With the displayed Far Cry poster. I think that's a good idea. Pulp Fiction. Yeah, I see. I think most people like that. Yeah, we can also get the Stranger Things displayed. I think 3 of them in a row would look really nice.
You are a freaking horrible friend.
Okay, and then yeah, like I said, we can throw this in then for spending over $100.
Don't even know what it is.
This is another little freebie we can throw in. This is a little freaking...
You know what? I'm done. Nope. I'm done. I'm freaking done. I'm freaking done. Where the frick is my... Oh my gosh. What is wrong with society, dude? You know, I often wonder this question so many times. What the frick is wrong with freaking society? Is the mic it's still hooked? It's stupid. She's got it. I really wish I hope she's trolling. I hope she is. This is just an elaborate troll, and I've been trolled, and it's just a troll. I really hope it's a troll.
Bobblehead, except his head doesn't really bobble, it just kind of twists.
Then it's not a freaking bobblehead, you freaking... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can you throw in another game?
Okay. So then, yeah, so we'll do the remote controller.
Remote controller.
The weird Rick and Morty, Rick bobblehead. We'll put in the Far Cry 4. And then the 3 displays, so the Stranger Things one. And do you want this size as well? Because we've got a few. We have 2, like smaller one, large, and even extra one. We can do the Pulp Fiction.
Video's almost over.
This is really good.
Only got 2 more minutes. The video is almost over. Oh my
And then
gosh.
lastly, to go with the video game, the Far Cry 4.
Crap, I'm getting input for my speakers. I gotta get a new mic because this is... Holy crap.
So, for 3 displays that you're buying, we're gonna plant 30 trees, which I think is awesome. So, definitely make sure to tell your friend about that when you give them the present. Well, I'm glad we could find something for your friend. Thank you so much for coming in.
No, back up on the freaking camera, dang it. I'm done. I'm not even gonna watch it to the freaking end. There's no point. There's no freaking point. There's no point. Oh my gosh, this video was horrible. This video was horrible. It gets a 3.5, 3.6 out of freaking 10. You know, it's horrible. Look at this lady here. And the comment section knows. The comment section freaking knows that this woman has no idea what the frick she's talking about. Machines, accessories, LMAO, instead of consoles and controller. Low, but it was cute. Oh my freaking gosh, dude. And this lady. Remote controller. It's clear you don't play video games. But the video was nice as freaking ever. Oh. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be freaking okay. It's gonna be okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Like, oh my gosh, this doesn't make any freaking sense. Where are the dislikes at on this video? Look how many dislikes it has. 120. It should be like halfway. What the frick are you people in the ASMR community doing, man? If you don't know freaking something, don't do a freaking ASMR on it. But the thing is, it's so freaking easy to look up this stuff with the internet. We have freaking computers that are more powerful than the computers that were used to send a man to the freaking moon. But you guys can't take 5 freaking seconds to look up dates for when games came out. And like, what games are actually freaking called. And what genre they're in. Or what they're about. Or their stories. Oh my gosh, dude. This isn't even like... How many more? I got one more. Oh my gosh. I got one freaking more. It's gonna be great, guys. I swear. I'm gonna... Let's just go on to the next video. I'm ready to be done with this. I'm ready to be freaking done with this.